morning. I'm going to be taking you on a little field trip today. Every morning, whether I go to work in town or stay on the farm all day, I always have to do a small routine. And I pretty much cover all the bases, so I thought maybe I would just talk about this as I do it today. We still are in the middle of cleaning up from the hurricane. Hurricanes, 3 of them last year. And my husband is always helping our neighbors and family, so we're getting to our cleanup finally here. So the next area I pass by before I go to my first set of animals is my garden that I'm working on. You can hear them in the background. And this is the prep for my spring garden. The fruit trees are scattered throughout. And I made sure I'd space them enough so that I could mow around them. And I fertilized them and mulched them for the upcoming hard freeze. And I did hear that the National Weather Service is not going to use the term hard freeze anymore. They're just going to say freeze and tell you, the temperature drop range. So this season, all I focused on was garlic and onions. I was thinking of starting peppers now, but you know what? I don't use that many peppers. I can go buy peppers. I know they're easy, and yes, it's just a couple minutes to put them somewhere, but it just takes my mind away from all my other responsibilities.
You can find ways to encourage a natural, healthy environment, like put water out for the wildlife. Birds will eat bugs off your plants. Also, if you see frogs, they eat bugs in your garden as well, off of your plants. So if you see mushrooms in the area, that's a sign of healthy soil. And also, it's not too hard to get a red wiggler worm farm started to take all your kitchen scraps. This will give you some rich compost. You want to welcome the dragonflies and the bees, of course, so one of the best ways to do that is pick your favorite pollinator attractor plant. I'm going to use lavender this year and put it about your garden. The purpose is you really want to just pick overall plants that you can use in your diet. Our website has that information and also summary of recipes for some of these simple plants that you can grow. And I also have a book out, Preserving Fresh Food Naturally, a crash course on Amazon to give you a starting point for some of the food preservation that you will need in the long term. Please check out our website at familytreehomeschool.com.
Now we'll go take care of our first set of animals. This is my friend's trailer. They come up a couple times a year. And the sheep are great animals. They don't bite, they don't kick, they don't do much. The ram, if he's anxious about anything, he might want to butt you or ram you, so you got to be careful about that. Hey babies, how you doing? All right. Now on my next pit stop, I pass my greenhouse and Uncle Joe's doing fine. He made it through the hurricane. And I usually don't stop here, but yesterday I did a few things in my greenhouse, and I'll just show you real quick. It's a total wreck because it's destroyed from the hurricane, but I did bring in all of my Japanese plum, they call these. And I fertilized my citrus trees and all my cilantro, very important herb, good for cleaning your blood. And looked at my baby collards and some of my Everglades tomatoes starting out. And these are my moringa that I'm putting to bed for the winter. I cut them down. I usually do a lot more in here at this time of year, but I just have too much damage to utilize this place. But I'm ready. I got the infrastructure. That's the most important thing, to be honest. And this right here, thousands of loofah seeds. If you want some, all you got to do is Message me your address and I'll send you some, okay? Come on, catch. So down here at this end, or section of the farm, I have 2 rams. Hey, babe, what are you doing? And we have 11 goats, which I'm looking forward to selling or giving away. Not really. Actually, yes, but no. I want to save a few because I do want to begin to milk them. It's a real foggy morning. Bob did build a goat milking stand. And so these guys get some grain. And you check 4 things. I told my granddaughter every day. Oops, I gotta get my scooper. Those are kinds of things that go wrong. Let me go get my scooper. So the 4 things that I tell my granddaughter about safety and health of the animals is you check they have grain every day, hay every day, clean water, and no safety issues to be concerned about, like broken fence lines or the animals fighting or things like that. And I have water out at the distance there. So now we'll go on to our rams. All right, boys, you ready? Oh, you're excited. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Here we go. So these guys are going to be butchered hopefully within the month because they're a year old and that they're ready for that. So now I move on to my chickens. We have 3 coops I open up, but I'm only just going to film one because there's no reason to do the other 2. And the only problem we have is we have too many roosters. I mean, they all get along because they've decided on their pecking order. So they, but we do want to have a harvest day of roosters. You can pressure cook the meat, make a nice stew. Come on, guys. All right, and we have some beautiful eggs. I have to go ahead and get those later. Right now I got to get out of here. Finish up. The other last pit stop is my maternity stall, we call it. When your sheep are ready to give birth, they're fine in nature out in pasture. But if it's below freezing and raining, the babies could die overnight. So with the crazy weather coming, we put these 2 mamas in here. Hey. And this thicker coated one is the mother of those 2 rams. She is a Wilshire Katahdin mix, and that makes her baby rams have horns. It's not a desirable trait in the Katahdin world. So, but they were specifically bred because the Wilshire gene produces animals that have more meat on them. So it's perfect for us. If we get rams, we'll just make sure they're for butchering. And she's probably going to have twins again. And then Lucy, that's Laverne. And Lucy is very pregnant. I don't know if she'll have twins, but she might. So again, we check our 4 things. They have grain, they have hay, they have water, and safety. I don't see anything around here that could hurt them. Over there in the corner is also baking soda and minerals, loose minerals. That is also part of just the health, overall health. The back side of the cabin has Bob's little tool area And on top of the barn, yes, that is our deck, which we really love to go hang out there in the evenings especially. So we really enjoy this farm life, to be honest. I have 2 cats, by the way. They are my hunters. They get rid of rats, squirrels, snakes, mice, and they have each other. I don't know where the other one is, but they are happy as can be. So that was my quick tour, and I'll interject other things. And as time goes by, I'm hoping to do a little bit better quality video. I bought some equipment, so I'm going to try this new equipment out. And if you want to contribute in any way, we have a 501c3 group, Family Tree Ministries, and we also have our website, familytreehomeschool.com, and it summarizes how you can run your own little farmstead and take care of animals, plants, gardens, greenhouses, canning, cooking, preserving, and most importantly, also spiritual and mental health. So please feel free to check out my website. Thank you so much for your time.